Hey everyone, G-Babe here. Welcome to Tockers Trial. I'm gonna show you my build path on how to get a high score, and I actually hit over 1 million in this game here. It heavily relies on getting the family crest on the first augment, and a spat and a tier. Best case scenario, you hit 5 family by 1-5. Here's the early game build that you'll be running from 1-1 to 110. So you want to pick up every Violet, Darius, Vander, Powder, and Draven you see. Your goal is to 3-star Violet ASAP. So pick her up and don't be afraid to roll early to try to get her. So I'm just gonna let this play out a little bit. You can kind of see how I'm playing the game and rolling down. Early game doesn't matter too much. You're gonna see coming up here that I get the Vander and Powder, and I'm gonna hit 3 family pretty fast. You should be able to last a few rounds with just them, even with no items, as long as you 2-star the buy. So for items, you want to just prioritize getting items on your Violet. That's why it's super important to 3-star her. You want to get a Hand of Justice, a Titan's Resolve, and a Bloodthirster. Sometimes I'll run double Hand of Justice and a Titan's Resolve, but Bloodthirster, Hand of Justice, and Titan's Resolve should be good enough on her to get you through the game. Another note too, a big way you get a high score in this game is by item greeting. You're going to see at the end of this game I get just under 500,000 score just from not building any items and leaving them on the left side there. Item greeting's huge to get a high score in this, so don't build items, just put those items I mentioned on Violet. If you get crests, obviously put those crests out there. But yeah, that's really all you need. Now I don't get the family crest on the first augment here, but I decide to play the game out. You're gonna see I hit a spat and a frying pan, and then so then I know that I can get a 5 family. I just gotta wait a little bit longer, and I do hit the 5 family, and then that's really when the gold takes off from there, and you can level up and try to hit your 3-star 5 cost ASAP.
Something need killing? Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
So this round can be a little tough. I have some bad luck on this round, I don't know why, so I decided to level up, get the Vander on there, hit 3 family, get those extra damage reductions and whatnot, and then it's smooth sailing.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
The next few rounds are pretty much no problem. Positioning wise too, I forgot to mention this, you want to make sure your Violet's always on the side. Your goal is to have the Violet kill the front line and get to the back line as quick as possible. As long as that happens, you're pretty safe every round. Now the first boss round, Rennie, he can be pretty tough. Between rounds 1-1 and 1-10, don't be afraid to spend your gold. If you feel like you need to level up and put an additional unit out to get through the round, just do it. Like I said, as long as you have the 3-star Violet, you should be pretty safe for the first 10 rounds. So here's the build you want to be going for after Rennie. You really want to be focusing on pit fighters. That way your pit fighters get Omnivamp. Savika is obviously the one 5 cost you want to get. But after that, after you get this, really go for whatever 5 cost you want and try the 3-star one ASAP.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
So you're gonna see that I start to reposition my team in some rounds. You always want to try to make it where your Violet's gonna take down the highest damage enemy ASAP. So just pay attention on how I'm positioning them. I'm always positioning my Violet in my backline to try to do damage to the backline and attack them as soon as possible. Because the front line never does much damage in Tockers, it's always the back line you have to be worried about.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
Alright, the Zeri round. This one can be quite a problem. I repositioned my Violet to the left side. I don't think it really matters, I just prefer to do that for some reason. But you want to stack your front line all the way on the left side. The goal is for your Violet to kill the first 3 dummies, and then hopefully, most of the time, she should go after the Zeri right after. I do also decide to level up there. Like I said, if you're afraid to lose a round and you think you need to level up just to add another unit in there, just do it. Okay, this is a hard round. I lose this one. I repositioned my Urgot to try to protect the Powder and the Draven, but Smeech is pretty hard. Once again, I think if I had the Hand of Justice, would have been fine here. I lose this round, but I keep playing. And we hit the 5th family crest. Way later than I would have liked it. Like I said earlier in the video, best case scenario, you get 5 family by 1-5, which is doable if you get the family augment and an early Spaten tier. I also hit the Hand of Justice here, and then I reposition my Violet to the right side. Most of the time, if you do that, she will go after Silco right away. She doesn't this game, but usually she will go after Silco right away, and that's really what you want to do in this round, to try to do it right away.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
Friends just get in the way.
I'm far from done killing.
Okay, in terms of who to evolve, you're going to evolve your Violet. No ifs, ands, or buts. I decided to go with the first evolve here, diving in, because I've never seen that one before, so I kind of want to see how it does. But normally, I will try to get something that'll do true damage. That one's pretty good. But this one was alright. But yeah, like I said, try to get something that does true damage. Something just to amp the damage that your Violet's going to do.
My way.
I'm far from done killing. Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
Savika. This is a hard round as well. Just pay attention to how I reposition everyone. I try to reposition everyone to kill the Singed to her left ASAP, and then to attack Savika. The Evolve augment I took on the Violet actually caused her to jump away from Savika and die. But we do end up winning this round. Once again, position everyone so that you're going to try to attack the Savika ASAP because she's pretty overpowered. If she does roll her flamethrower, normally you're just going to lose the round. I win this one, but when she does the flamethrower, it's very, 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 very hard to win the round.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
The Heimerdinger round. This is a hard one as well. I keep saying that. Don't be afraid to spend some gold here. I get lucky and roll a Savika here so that I have a good Pitfighter comp. But yeah, once again, position your Violet to the left, your Savika right beside her. Try to get to that backline Heimer right away.
Surrender to death. I am someone's reckoning.
Revved up. Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
Warning.
Revved up.
Gotta die sometime. Eat this.
This is gonna be bumpy.
Eat this.
Alright, my last augment. I end up rolling a scrap emblem, so I end up going for that since I have 3 scrap already, so it'll let me go to 4 scrap. Yeah, just go what you think is best here. I almost wanted to go Call to Chaos, hopefully trying to get a bunch of gold off that, but like I said, the scrap emblem was too tempting at the time. Ambessa is very hard to beat as well, so you see I'm going to roll some gold here. I end up 2-starring the Savika and Rumble, I think, but yeah, just do what you think is best here. Don't be afraid to spend gold. Do what you need to do to beat her. If you feel like you need to put items on, just go ahead. You just will lose some of that item greed bonus, but yeah.
Only fools thought you never asked.
Watch this. And get ruined.
Only fools bleed.
Eat this.
their skulls.
Everybody panic.
Put a dent in it. Maybe this is gonna be bumpy.
See ya.
I lose this Mordekaiser round. Tough round. Best case scenario, you want to try to have a 3-star 5 cost by now, and then you're pretty safe. Pretty much as soon as you 3-star 5 cost, you're pretty safe. You really only need one to win the game, but it's way more fun to have multiple. So if you want to roll to get multiple 3 stars, then go for it.
Gotta die sometime.
Revved up.
Everybody panic.
I'm far from done killing.
Baby, don't fail me now. Revved up.
So I hit the 3-star rumble here, which is pretty awesome. Second last round. Rumble's pretty strong because once he casts his ability, he pretty much destroys everybody on the board, and then it's an easy win after that.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go.
So I make a big mistake here, which I think damaged my score a little bit, even though I do get a pretty high score. I end up rolling all my gold to try to 3-star the Jinx. Just because I really like her cast. She rides her rocket and comes down and blows everything up. So I really wanted that in the video. But I end up spending all my gold to 0. I don't 3-star her, and I think that damages my my gold interest a little bit. And yeah, I should have just left it as it is, spent down to 50 to get maximum gold interest for my score, and go from there. You're gonna see I move a lot of my items around. I sell some people. I keep the 5 family. I end up putting any mana item on my 3-star rumble, and then have as much items as I can on the side to maximize my item greed.
Guns means never having to say I'm
And there we go. This is my new high score, 102 or 1,021,759. Yes, try this strat out, Family Pitfighter, and tell me what you think.